Well, this is the second video I'm doing on this F-150. Now, I don't know if I mentioned that this is actually the first truck I've ever owned. You know, I've driven many trucks, including 18-wheelers, worked on many trucks in my life, including diesels, but I've never owned one. I never had a reason to buy a pickup until now. And the only reason I bought this was not because I like trucks, I just sounded like a truck person. I was going to buy an El Camino, but that fell through. And I seen this for $2,500, and I was like, you know what? I need a truck because I needed to move stuff, to haul shit, maybe get a trailer. That's what I need a truck. So I was like, fuck it. When you buy a 1981 F-150, it looked like this for $2,500. I would. Not much rust on it other than just the quarters, like the quarter, and mainly at the bottom, like the end, and then around the wheel well, and then here in the front fenders. That's it. That's the only real rust damage. And I think I mentioned that before, but I forget it, It's pretty good shape, and like I said, I finished everything except this stupid setup with this radiator. I'm not really crazy about it. It fucking, rock auto, that's they claim that this was for this truck. It was obviously for a later Ford, F-150, because it doesn't fit properly. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I could have just used the fucking radiator I had, which was a big 31 by 19. I could have used that. If I'm going to have it fucking half-assed. You know what I'm saying? It's half-assed, and it pisses me off. It's because of these stupid ears they got. This is meant for something like a later one. Anyway, I don't want to go on about it, but Rock Auto claims that, and it doesn't fit. So, but it works. I modified the shroud to fit, and it's got a Plexilite style fan on there, so it should be fine for now. Like I said, I'm putting a new alternator. All the belts are new. I redid the ignition, got rid of all the lines, cleaned up all the lines, deleted, put a new exhaust system on, deleted the EGR, and I had a new wire for the electric choke. Here's another tip for F-150. If you have an old F-150 and you upgrade to an electric choke, and you think that the original truck had an electric choke from, like, say, 1980 or 81. It didn't. It had a half electric choke. It used that, like, engine temperature as well as electricity. So it was kind of like a half and half job, and it doesn't have the same signal. Like, it doesn't give a full 12 volts, so it won't work. And this kid I got the truck from, that's what he did. He used the original wire from the alternator to the electric choke. And I was having problems with the choke, and I was like, what the hell's up with that? Then I realized, you got to have full 12 volts. So I ran a new wire from the fuse box, and, problem solved. And then, like I said, the fuel pump was a problem, because the new fuel pump. So I put the old one back on, problem solved. Runs like it did in 1981. This is a reman engine anyway, so it should run like new. And it does run like new. So, and it was loud as hell until I finally put that exhaust on, though. Thank God I got that on. So now I'm just waiting for a radiator hose, because they sold me the radiator. Like I said, it doesn't fit, so I had to change the hose. So now I had to order another hose. And I just finished bleeding the brakes, so the brakes are all done. I'm trying to get rid of the stupid box. But nobody wants it. I got it on Facebook for $2, but because I live in a rural area, there's no takers right now. $2 for a good. It's a good box. It just needs some rehab. It needs to be cleaned up, probably painted, and fix the locks. But it's fucking $2. What do you want? I could probably get more for it. It's scrap. Weighs 100 pounds. Give me a break. So anyway, I'm debating about I haven't got a chance to do it. Is to put in a floor shifter. I have one. I bought like that 4-speed style one. It looks like a 4-speed because I like that's floor shift. And this column is shot. Look at this. It's like it's pretty beat, but I just didn't feel like doing it right now. It's easy to do though. I mean, you drill like a little slot like that, and it goes in, and it uses a linkage. So, and linkage shift is the best. I mean, any cable setup is a pain in the ass sometimes. But linkage, man, it's easy, it's a breeze to set up. I just didn't feel like doing it because, I've been getting under this truck so goddamn much. I don't even have a creeper. You know, I had a creeper. I left it in fucking Mississippi like a fucking idiot. You know, stupid. You know, all I've been doing is crawling under this truck. You know, fucking. You know, time I get a creeper, I won't need it. So anyway, I think that's about it. You know, I put in a new stereo. I think I mentioned I put in new speakers. These are actually. Oh, what's the hell's the name of it? See, now, of course, it flew out of my head as soon as I said it. You know, thinking about it. Wait. It's like that Polk. These are actually Polk audio speakers. 6.5-inch Polk speakers in the front. Old Roadmasters in the back. I think I mentioned those before. They're pretty good for old Roadmasters. And then a Pioneer fold-in, you know, USB. I like the older style because it has a full-size USB port. And you could just put in a USB drive that has MP3s and that select what ding. Yeah, no problem. I'm playing with the phones and that bullshit, you know. So I just like that, you know. So that's just me. Steering wheel, I don't know. I ain't messing with it right now. I'm just gonna leave everything like that, original for now. I'm all set with wheels and tires, thankfully too. That's another reason I bought this. Is a fucking brand new wheels and tires. You know. I don't think I would have given them $2,500 if it didn't have brand new wheels and tires. I would have told them, you know, I would have told them I only give you like 22 or something. But I was like, well, just to be that, you know, kind of cheap. But I was like, I said that to him, 22. But then I said, you know what? I said, you know, it's got brand new wheels and tires. So I said, yeah, I'll give you the fucking full amount. You know, there's no sense in, you know. But the real question is, I want to know. What I want to know, and I haven't found out yet. I'm going to find out tomorrow. If this kid is a liar or not. He claims that this air conditioning system works. So, we'll find out. I mean, you live in the South, you know, not having air conditioning can be tough, you know. It's not a huge thing for me, but, you know, it is nice, you know. I live without, you know, this whole thing with air conditioning is weird, because, like, myself personally, I've never used air conditioning. Most of my adult life, even as a kid. From the time I was a little kid, until I would say, at least almost 40. I never used air conditioning. I mean, not that I, like, never experienced or anything, but I mean, yes, I've been in air conditioning, but I'm saying, like, in my house, never put it in, never bothered, never had it. Just use a fan, whatever. I lived in New York, you know, upstate. It still get hot in the summertime, you know. I remember in New York City in the 80s, it was hot as hell in the summertime, 100 degrees, sweating it out in front of the fan. You know? But no, never had air conditioning. I didn't need my cars either. I have old cars, I haven't fixed the air conditioning. Like, fuck it, don't need it. You know? But in the South, you know, it's hot down here for a long time. Summers are short in New York, you know? Here, not so much. You know, it starts to get hot in April, and it could be hot in November. You know, so yeah, you know, so it would be nice. I mean, it's a truck though. I could live without it. You know, I mean, it has big windows. You know, so it's like yeah, you know, but you know, but my wife will never want to go in it because of air conditioning. So she probably won't want to go in it anyway. So anyway, I'm going to keep this to 10 minutes. So I think that's about it. This kid put in new lights, you know. Somebody put in a nice grill in this, you know. So I think that's all I cleaned this glass. Which, wow, man, you had to use like brake cleaner to get all the goo off. It's actually pretty clean now. You can see through it. This, I don't know how much this is going to cost, but it obviously needs to be fixed because the glass is broken in the center. So I'll have to see. I'll probably get a new window for it. And like a brand new window and put it in because the seals are all shitty anyway, so I might just get a new one. You know, this is all right. The windshield's okay. You know, nothing wrong with it. So, but the back, yeah, I'll just get a new window. You know, replace it. You know, because I don't know if you can replace that center glass or not. And since the seals are probably old, I have to get all new seals too. There's another thing I got to get. And I got some Dynamat I'm going to put in too, you know, up here. On the floors and stuff, you know. But I got to get a new pad for it. Like I like, I like the original style that, the vinyl shit. It's good. And you put some dynamite under it. Be quiet as a mouse. So I think that's it. I can't think of anything else. So I hit 10-minute mark. So this is my F-150 update, So I'm just waiting for my radiator hose tomorrow and I'll be running, This is a pretty good deal too I got from the like brand new reservoir. It was only like $25, And it makes it look nice. It's nice and clean. So that's it. I guess that's my update for the F-150. Should be on the road tomorrow, hopefully.